Win the Furrow programming on AgDay is brought to you by In-Furrow leader FMC. Visit your FMC retailer or infurrow.ag.fmc.com to learn more.
This week, we're focusing on some of the agronomic ideas that can help you win the furrow next season. Agronomist Missy Bauer kicks us off with some in-furrow fertility research showing real promise.
So some of the things I think about when we think about winning the furrow, one is as I'm going through there making that planting pass, creating that furrow where I'm putting my seed, what else can I do while I'm making that pass? And one of the big things that we've seen nice advantages to is putting the fertility on there. So putting a little bit of nutrition close where that plant can get to it relatively soon, and then do what we call the relay system, which is have a little more nutrition a little further out. So traditionally in my area there's a lot of that 2x2 placement, 2 inches over and 2 inches down placement of starter fertilizer. But if we have an opportunity to put a little bit closer to that, we might be able to pick up a little bit more in that early growth. So the last 3 years, now going into our 4th year, we've done a lot of plots evaluating what we call the Furrow jet system. It's from Precision Planting, but it actually allows us to put fertilizer in the furrow, but actually in the sidewalls. Okay, so it's not just dropping it on top of the seed like maybe we would have with a traditional in-furrow system. It's giving me some safety. So it's got some wings that slices it into the sidewall. We can put a little bit of nutrition there. Really seems to get the plant going early, and then again hands off to that later band. So we're going to make that planting pass regardless. If we can look at adding that nutrition as part of that planting pass, it can be a big deal, especially in areas maybe where we are more northern or deal with cooler conditions, or you're just trying to advance maturity. A lot of our plots, when we add a little bit of that fertility close, we might advance maturity by 7 days. Well, that can be a big deal when you're trying to extend out all this grain fill period and add some bushels on there. So we have 3 pretty solid years of data. If we've applied through the Furrow jet system in those wings, 3 to 4 gallon of 1034 row, we're running about a 9 bushel average over 3 years. Even though I've got my other 2x2 band out there, so it's that true relay system. So pretty strong data, the economics are pretty big.